Welcome to Shiny Speaks, where we inspire, break cycle, and working on our wellness. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Cause over here, it's on and popping, baby. On and popping. But this is part 4 of me being a juvenile officer. Okay. So this part is about, who to blame for me not wanting to be an officer. Basically, I was worried about my health. I was losing a lot of weight. I was working excessive hours. Um which I did that was bad for my body, my health. I didn't have time to eat like that or sleep like that or do anything. It's like prison was my life. It's like I was in prison. Um, what else? And the kids really act up because of you know people in management promising them something that they don't get, or they don't get their snacks or their clothes, their socks on time, and things like that. They will act up. That's what basically will make them act up or get mad or something like that, and flood the units and do all types of nasty things to officers. But I'm gonna blame the upper people. We're gonna surpass the director and blame people that's on top of the ladder, because I felt like there's a lot of things they could have changed. There's a lot of things they could have implemented, but they did not change it. When we have meetings after meetings and nothing ever really changed. So if you want different result, you gotta change it around. That's how I felt. So yeah, I'm a blame management on that, because you gotta make sure your officers is straight. You gotta put things in line. Make sure your duck are in line. And they didn't want to change anything. It was a lot of talking, but nothing. And they give the kids a lot of power. That's a lot of things. That's another thing. They gave the kids a lot of power. It's like they could punch you, but if they turn around and you try to punch them back, it's a case. It's an assault, or whatever. Like, come on now. You're not gonna punch me and I'm stay here and be like, oh, he hit me. No, sir. No, ma'am. So yeah, they had a lot of power. It was just too much, and it's a lot of disorganization. It's a lot of she say, he says, and oh my gosh, when I tell you, like, we got family to get to, we got things we want to do, and we were stuck in that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that we the one that applied for it, but come on now. Y'all are just treating us like crap, and it was crazy, man. It was really, really crazy. Well, the tea on the officers is that some officers were sleeping with the kids. Some officers were jacking the kids off. Some of them was in relationships with the kids. I mean, some of them were 18 to like 21 or something, but still, all these things was happening, and you will hear a rumor. You don't know if it's true, but you will hear a rumor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And then I had one kid who who was spreading rumors about me, saying that I jacked him off. I was like, excuse you? Little boy. But the thing is, I find out later on, because I was one of the good looking officers. So he was trying to he was trying to score one with the boys. Like so he just told a lie. And I confronted him about it. And he kept lying. He kept lying. Child, please, I don't mess with with kids. I was not gonna go to jail for nobody. Nobody, not for no kids. That haven't even hit puberty yet. Or even done with puberty. So yeah, he was telling a lie. I had to do a report because I'm like, they're not gonna fire me over some nonsense and things like that. But yeah, that was one incident. And you see, they be lying on you, bruh. So yeah, you gotta be careful around these kids. So that's part 4 of the video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, cause over here it's on and popping. When I got out of when I quit the being a juvenile correctional officer, I was so stressed. I did not know how stressed I was. I slept. That's the first thing I did. I slept and slept and slept and ate so much food. Mind you, I didn't have no job aligned. Like, there was no other job that I could go to. I applied for other jobs and nothing. Like, I had money, but I didn't have money like that. So I had no other job to go to. But I felt like, man, if I don't quit, I'm gonna kill myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, by that time I was bones. Like 130 in weight. Like, it was too much. Like, when I got out, my mental state was jacked up. I didn't know I was that stressed until I got out. I literally had to, I pray a lot. I prayed a lot. I asked God for healing, to restore back my mental stability, because it was a lot of mental stress, mental issues going on, mental stress and physical stress and a lot of things. But when I quit, I felt so peaceful. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, and I remember the day that I quit, and people was asking me the day that I wrote the 2-week notice, do you have another job to go to? And I was like, no, but I am going to jump. Like Steve Harvey said, just jump. And I jumped. I jumped with no job, with nothing. It was dumb, but I feel like if I didn't do it, I was going to lose my mind, my sanity, my peace. And I love peace. So, yeah, that was it. I had nothing else to go to, but I took the time off just to heal and things like that. And it helped me out a lot. And then, you know, I went and got another job, and it wasn't the same. I wasn't making the same money, but I was good. My mental state was better. So that basically sums up the whole story of me being a juvenile officer. It was a good experience. It was a good insight. I just ask y'all to pray for these kids that's in jail. Because some of them, they will commit crime to come back in the jail system. Because they're at home, they're being abused sexually, physically, emotionally, in all types of ways. Some of them had the saddest stories. Some of them join gangs because family members do not have time for them. I'm telling you, parents, have time for your kids. Because if you don't, they're going to join a gang that they cannot get out of. And the only way they probably get out is to go to jail or to die. We already know that our kids, black and brown kids, are the most ones in jail. And even the big jail and the big prison is the same thing. Blacks and brown are the most ones in there. And we know that we are targeted. Please discipline your kids. Because if y'all don't start early, the law will discipline them. It's sad, the conditions that I seen these kids are living in. The mindset, what they going through. It's sad. It was sad to me. Yes, I ask y'all to pray for these kids. Pray for these kids. Pray on your kids, especially if you got sons. Pray on your kid. Teach them the right way, whether you a single mother or not. Teach them the right way. Teach them how to treat a woman, because it's important. Please, 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 I'm begging. Pray on your sons, man. Show them the right way. Not only your sons, but your daughters also. But most importantly, your sons. Because the system, the way I see the system is working towards these kids, it's not good at all. And some of them only feel safe when they're in prison. So do not trust any family member with your child. Because these kids are traumatized. They being violated. They being abused by these family members, by these friends. Like, come on, make time for the kids. Take them to the park. Take them somewhere. We got to work together. We got to do better. Because they making money off these kids. If y'all didn't know, they making money off these kids. And it's so sad because they don't even know that. They're too young to understand, comprehend what's really going on. Please, please, if y'all don't hear nothing from me, please discipline your kids. I was disciplined with a belt. I turn out fine. Don't abuse them. Don't abuse the children. Please don't abuse them. Because if you do, God gonna deal with you. There are children. Babies, stop abusing these babies. Stop abusing these children. They don't deserve that treatment. Because like, you can't bring a child into this world and you making them suffer. Like, what is that? I don't understand that. Y'all gotta do better. Them kids are suffering. And I know some of y'all don't have the understanding of what I'm really saying. But I'm telling you, the conditions that I see these kids are in are horrible. They don't even know that this system is not for them. That the system is making money off them. Please, 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 I'm begging. I'm begging. Discipline your kids. If you didn't get nothing else from me, discipline your kids. Show them the way. And if you lack wisdom to teach them how to be a man, how to be responsible, pray about it. Pray to God that He gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of how to raise your son, how to raise your daughters, for Him to make ways for you. I know single mothers, y'all are working hard out there. Don't be afraid to ask God for help. Don't be afraid to ask people for help. But not everybody could be trusted. Not every family member, not every friend could be trusted with your child. Please, again I ask, don't abuse these kids. Discipline them, but don't abuse them. So, this is all I have to say for today. Thank you for staying tuned. I think this is the 4th video that I made about being a juvenile officer. And I pray that you get an insight of everything that I went through and everything that I seen. Um, Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Cause every 2 weeks I do different videos. And I post them. And you know my channel is mostly about inspiration. It's inspirational, breaking cycles, and working on our wellness, working on our spiritual wellness, physical, social, um, mental, emotional, psychological, occupational. We working on all of that. Thank you again, and I see you next time. If you haven't subscribed yet, you are missing out. Cause over here it's on and popping. Bye.